1st of August, and as usual we're looking at November 2014 UK wheat chart. As usual we start off with the monthly chart which we have in front of us, and you can see here since end of June, beginning of July, we've been looking, I had this target in place of 120, this bottom trend line here, support, and where we closed last night 122.10. So it looks as though we're pretty close to hitting that support. I can do an early wave count down to next support here at 110, so intermediate. If 20 breaks, then obviously the next major support down here is 2010 low at £100 a tonne. But obviously we'll have to see what happens today, Monday or Tuesday, when we hit this 120. If we do find support, volume picks up, or we look for any sort of positive divergence on the long-term chart. Obviously the major support here line here was 136, 138, which was this 2011 low here. Pop down to the daily bar chart, and you can see here this relentless fall from the high of 160, 162. We've now dropped £40 a tonne. Mean average 6-day moving average 38, 138. So we are getting very oversold again at the moment, 18, £15 a tonne. Just marked on here, we've had gaps all the way down. First gap here, second gap. So these will go in my book for the next 2 or 3 years. These gaps I will look to get filled sometime over the next year, 2 years. So they're quite important levels. Obviously 136 to 122, we've got a big red candle here on the monthly chart to try and break. And obviously at the moment, this close here last night, 122.10, was on a big red candle, which is bearish again. So obviously things are going according to plan. The trend is still down. You know, much more to say. You have to see what happens when we get around that 120, my target there. And look to see what if we get any reaction from that. Just pop down the US monthly chart here. Interesting number here, 567. That's the 2011 lows, which is acting as support come resistance here at the moment. And you can see that against the UK chart, we have really gone below that level quite some distance, where the US is holding just below it at 554. If we pop down here, you can see what I mean. You can see here 567, that's the bottom. You can see what 554. Most of the end of part of July, we've been sort of looking at like a basing pattern, and also we've got some positive divergence that means indicate that we possibly could be looking for a bounce, a trend change here, which is different from the UK chart. So obviously I'm setting alarms on 567. If we see a clear break of that, that may give us indication that we then see a run up to 620 moving average, or this 580, the low of January 2004. So there is showing some signs of positive divergence, possibly a basing on the US. Whether that will support the UK, we'll have to wait and see. And rape here, nothing more said. We were looking for this breakout, this pattern here. We achieved it down at 300. We're back in a sort of sideways pattern at the moment. So obviously, just recap, we're looking to keep an eye on that UK wheat chart when we hit this 120 target level, see kind of reaction we get off that over the next week. And I'll put an update this time next week. Thanks for watching.